All right, Blackbird by the Beatles, but most importantly, just Paul McCartney with the guitar and some shoes. Um, Forewarning, this is gonna kind of be all over the place. I suck at finger picking as it is, but we got the sheet music here. Hopefully, y'all can view it, download it for free. I got some notes on there. And a lot of this song is just like certain sections, and there's this piecing them together. So sorry if I'm all over the place, and I might misspeak a lot on this. But the Ted is pretty much all there. The secret sauce to this song, I guess, is going to be plucking two strings at once, and then a lot of times going to that open G string. That's the intro. A lot of times too, you'll have this little roll. It's going to be A and B, and then G and B a few times. So he's going to have that more than a few times here. But the intro is catchy. It's going to come up a lot. It's going to be the start of every verse. You can just hear it. It's not that bad, like I said. It's just going to be plucking two strings at once, going to that open G a lot. And then this is where you're going to slide up to that 10 and 12. So that's going to be the intro. You're going to do that twice because that's the start of the verse. Blackbird singing tonight. And then here's a section that comes up a lot. Part of the verses here. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. So that's got a part where you're going to do that roll. All your life. So that little walk down is going to come up a lot. So it comes up with him singing, and then he does it again to tag it. And that G, that 3, I'm just doing 3 and open B. So that's going to be a lot of the verses. So that's all verse 1. And then it's going to be the same for verse 2. In verse 2, he's going to go straight to this little bridge part up here, which is going to be all the way up here to 8 and 10. Again, same concept, plucking 2, and then open G, 8 and 7. I should say 7 and 8. I'm sorry if you're coming from the ceiling to the floor. 7 and 8, 5 and 6, 3 and 5, 1 and 3. Little roll there. He climbs back up to 3 and 5, then goes back up again. Blackbird fly. And that time goes into the light of the dark black night. Goes right into the intro part again when he's singing into the light of the dark black night. And here comes this part again. It's going to be identical to the verses, but it's just going to be instrumental now. He's not saying any lyrics. I gotta restart here. Same stuff here. I'm just gonna paste the line. I'm not gonna play it. It's these two lines here. So it goes through that. It comes back to the bridge again, which is going to be the 8 and 10. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night. So the second time through, it's going to go to the coda 1, which is going to be like the intro part, where he just slides up and plays 10 and 12 just a lot. Kind of like fades out. You hear the bird chirping, and then you can hear a big time plucking of 2 and then sliding back down. And it has that little intro part again, but this time it goes up over here, then comes back down. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Goes back into the verse. It's going to be verse 3 if you see my notes, but it's really going to be just verse 1, the same lyrics. So it does that. At near the end of the last verse is you'll go to the 5th page, and that's going to say coda 2. what that is just a bunch of tagging of this part right here. Waiting a moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. And hopefully that's it. Hopefully, you guys can follow along there. But again, the trick is just trying to remember it all and just trying to put together things in your head that can, I don't know, help you remind you of like, okay, for this part, I want my fingers here. I'm using my index and my ring finger almost exclusively here. So like on the bridge part here, we have 8 and 10, and then like, okay, now it's only one fret apart for my fingers, and then we're only moving down this far for this part. But this I gotta extend a little bit more. So it's just like little things like that hopefully you guys can come up with on your own. I don't know if you picked up on it, what I was doing. Everybody has their own thing, but I think the most important thing is just basically just following along, like I said, with like just a bunch of sections. But really, there's only like, I would say 3 or 4 sections that you just gotta know. Pretty much, you just gotta learn them and then just piece them together. So had a fun time doing this one over again, and obviously it's a great song, so thank you for the suggestion, and I hope it helped.